Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. I'm here with a really exciting spread. I'm so excited to do this. Let's see here. This is going to be actually a sign by sign spread. So it's going to be, for each of the signs, if you're dealing with someone who has a really strong emphasis on that sign in particular, and it can be you working with that archetype on a personal level, we'll see just what is coming up for review, what might be at play here on this time. So at the time of being drawn to this reading, it could be like, well, I want to reflect on this particular archetype in my own chart, or I feel like I want to reflect on this sign here in relation to my own, and then we'll see what comes through. So let's get into it. For those of you working with the archetype of Aries, let's see here what's coming through. If you're either dealing with an Aries, someone's got a lot of Aries in their chart, even it doesn't have to be the sun sign, it could be moon sign, Venus, Mars, ascendant, rising. So if you're just working with the archetype of Aries, just called kind of the Empress, what is coming up for review. And if you're drawn to this reading, there could be here a message for you in relation to space. Wow, right there, the Magician. Now, keynote. This person, whoever they're very proud. They've got a lot of pride. When it comes to communicating that, hot. Oh my. Okay, it's really hot in here, guys. I'm hearing that. The Sun upright, the Strength in reverse, and the Mother of Cups. So I'm seeing somebody's like wondering. They're like, somebody got a lot of water here. Now, we could be doing these readings over time. So, if you find that, this speaks of a certain angle of this discussion, or this connection, and we can read further on these, feel free to comment if this is like really interesting for you and you're like, yeah, I want to continue and see like, more of, let's say, what might develop over time in a relations type of spread, then feel free to comment and let me know. But for a number of you, somebody here could have a lot of water in the chart. This can be someone having a lot of water, someone having a lot of fire, and there being a really big question of, what's their intention. I'm seeing someone having a really hard time reading someone. Now, let's say that you're watching for someone who's got, let's say, a Venus in Aries. There could be this feeling of like, well, what do they want? What do they like? If you're watching for someone who's got a Mars in Aries, there could be this question of what's their intention and not being able to read that. So what I'm seeing is that someone here is really confused. I'm hearing that for a small number of you about when it comes to what you also make of the space of this connection. And there's intimidation as well, possibly on the table. Also a question of timing. When do I sort of bring the question forth? So for a number of you, there's a lot of attraction. Someone's really, really interested in someone. I'm hearing that as well. It's very clear, especially physically. Oh my God, there's so much here that someone also feels that there is to work with. And it can be your own energy. It could be your own potential. Like, wow, this is like so exciting as well. But the point is, when and how do we discover that in a way that we can also put into words? And so maybe someone is, sometimes someone's a little shy. They're like they're eyeing the person of their dreams. Truly, I'm hearing from the corner of the room sort of feeling, and they're thinking, why? I'm hearing as well, are they moving that way? So thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna get on to Taurus. All right, sorry about that. We're back. Here we are with Taurus now. Okay, let's move into it. And again, if you're liking this reading style, then feel free to comment, let me know, and I'll be happy to expand it. We can do another part to that. But let's jump into your Taurus. Okay, and Taurus. If you're dealing with Taurus, or if there's a focus on the archetype of Taurus in some way, what is perhaps a focus around this time in relation to this connection or this energy space or this idea you have? For example, this is, if your Venus is in Taurus, then watching this particular reading might provide clues as to, how this energy might be developing related to your creative hobbies even, and your projects, and, so on and so forth. So let's see here though what's coming through. Now we have here the Mother of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man. Then we have the Three of Cups upright, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm hearing, I hope everything's all right. Now, okay, Mother Wands in reverse is fire energy. Then we have the Hangman, this is Pisces energy, strong water energy. Then we have the Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that somebody is a little confused, actually. They have some questions. I'm hearing specifically, they're like, well, we haven't been talking. I don't know where it's going. And for a number, maybe this is something that you feel is a little complicated, or someone feels is kind of complicated, maybe even to read. Now, someone maybe is feeling a little bit, I don't want to say ignored, but they're like, I feel like I was kind of put to the side. I'm hearing that with the Mother of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse. Someone feels like there were a little bit of like hard feelings here, actually, with the Hangman. Now let's clear that. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there was something maybe even about some kind of work space with the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups that kind of someone feels like possibly they're actually confused. They're like, what happened there? You know, that was kind of uncomfortable. I'm hearing the Hangman mirroring the Four of Pentacles. Maybe someone felt like there was something about the social environment that sort of spun. I'm hearing the direction a little bit, the space and the connection in a way that like was not helpful. Like maybe there's a little bit of social drama. I'm hearing that as well, that someone was not really too fond of. I'm hearing that with the Hanged Man, and it led them to kind of take a step back maybe for a number of you and really think about, you know, also what is it that I'm putting out there. I'm hearing my brand, my identity. I'm hearing that, like, whatever the space was, it caused someone to really question what it was that they participated in the space of and why. Now, for a number of you, I'm seeing that I'm hearing I'm slowly coming out of the woodwork with the Seven of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Two of Pentacles. It's about somebody maybe wanting to talk to someone, wanting to talk to somebody again, reconnect with them. And so for a number of you, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Someone here could be dealing with, someone could be a Pisces, also with some Sagittarius in their chart, a lot of Sagittarius in the chart. They have a huge family. I'm hearing that with the Mother of Wands up top, the Hangman. They in some way they have, maybe they're even an entrepreneur. They have a business of their own. They have a lot of eyes on them. I'm hearing that ultimately. They got a lot of people maybe that they work with. They're a networker. I'm hearing that with the Hangman. Remember, this is a general reading, right? So always take it as you will. But there's a lot. I'm hearing they got a lot of fans. I'm hearing that with the Hangman, the Mother of Wands, and the Temperance card. They've got a big audience. Now, but then there's like this point, I'm seeing that there was a question here. Someone really questioned. They felt kind of exposed. They felt a little bit also like indirectly addressed in a certain way within a certain space. Like maybe someone felt that there were a few aspects of the interactive space and element that were like, it kind of led them in such a direction that they didn't understand, and so they stepped out of that space. I'm hearing that with the Hangman. So for a number of you, if you were dealing with someone and something kind of fell off the radar a little bit, maybe there was some aspect of the connection, or there was some kind of conversation that someone found like they couldn't actually pinpoint. They felt kind of confused at that, so they kind of let it kind of step to the side. I'm hearing that the Three of Cups mirroring the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they felt like there was deceit here, unfortunately, and they didn't know who was involved ultimately, so they wanted to give. I'm hearing save the last dance for me. So they would rather like kind of, they wanted to clear the air, maybe the space as well, and there's just too much. It started to get kind of complicated. I'm hearing that with the Temperance card mirroring the Hangman. So thank you for tuning in. Love and light to here. Let's jump into next, Gemini. And again, we'll be tuning into these readings in greater depth. If you guys do like them, feel free to comment. I do have the feeling we'll be doing more of these. So if you do feel guided, right, to subscribe if you're not already, if you would like to get notified of the next readings, and we'll read further into these over time. All right. Gemini, let's jump into it. If you're dealing with a Gemini, somebody who has a lot of Gemini in the chart, it could be their sun, the moon, the rising sign, the Venus. They could have planets, a number of planets in the third house. In addition, they could have, they could be very curious. I'm hearing that, and that might be a way of knowing. Okay, somebody's very, very good with communication. They communicate a lot. They talk a lot. That might be, you know, a sign that someone's got a lot of Gemini in the chart. Now let's pull some cards here. And it can be your own energy as well. Right off the bat, I'm hearing somebody feels misunderstood. I'm hearing that with the Fool, the High Priestess. They feel kind of weird. They feel kind of quirky, actually. And they feel awkward even at times. They feel like a little bit like of social anxiety. Like they feel like when I'm in this social interactive space, I feel like, do I say something now or not? I'm hearing that with a Fool, possibly. Now, the Four of Cups, this could be someone who is wanting to make their way towards someone, and we see the High Priestess here that's in the middle of the spread anchoring, I'm hearing, the conversation ultimately. There's something that someone maybe wants to come out with. They want to brand it. They want to actually, they want a new beginning. I'm here ultimately within a certain space. Somebody could be dealing with a Pisces. Well, lots of Pisces energy here coming through. And there's a focus on Aquarius as well. So got a lot of Aquarius in the chart. They could be, I'm hearing, they could be a healer. I'm hearing that with the High Priestess and the Fool. They could have their Chiron in Pisces or in the 11th house or even in Aqua conjunct Uranus. I'm hearing that. Yes. Now we have Temperance here mirroring the Fool. They love to talk. They talk a lot. I'm hearing somebody here talks a lot. Or in some way, maybe they talk to I'm hearing they work with spirituality. Maybe they talk about emotions, or they have a podcast. I'm hearing that, but they're very private interestingly. So maybe they don't show their face, but they talk. I'm hearing that. Specifically. Now, Temperance here with the Fool, there's something maybe for a number of you, maybe it's the type of thing as well where it's like, until this point we haven't met, we've just kind of been talking, and there's a lot of like, I'm seeing also telepathic communication happening, but when it comes to the actual face-to-face, that's such a dreamlike state for somebody here. They just dream of it, and they feel like it's almost like illusory. Like they really think, like they imagine themselves in that way, like when would I actually, they imagine themselves being physically present in this space with this person. So let's actually pull one more card here. The Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness. So somebody's like dreaming. They're, oh, whoa, with the Mother of Wands in the theme. Okay, yeah, definitely. Mirroring the Father of Wands. This is something where someone feels like the heat is on. There's so much potential as well when it comes to that. So, you know, there could be something that may, somebody may be thinking of, they're really considering. So we'll get into this again in some kind of extended here. And we'll hopefully be doing that soon. So feel free to subscribe if you do like this reading style and you want to get notified when the next readings come through. Thank you for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. And let's jump here into Leo. Actually, Leo, wait, hold on. Cancer. Okay, Cancer comes first, then Leo. All right, we're going through the zodiac. Let's get into it here. Cancer, Tower. If you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of Cancer in the chart, it could be your own energy space. Somebody has been wanting to talk about something here. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Pentacles in the Tower. And it could be, you know, an idea someone has been meditating on. It's something that they've been really going back and forth. They're really, yeah, they've been reviewing this. Nine of Swords leading out. There's a little bit of anxiety here, a little bit of build up. Oh, big time. Well, I was going to say build up with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups, but then I flipped over this one card that was upside down. It's the friggin' Nine of Wands. So we got 3 nines here and lead out with the 4 of Pentacles. So for a number of you, this is something that someone feels there's a lot of potential in this space. There's a build-up point, and I'm seeing that with the 6 of Cups as well. Oh, wow, and you got the 9 of Pentacles as well. So you've got every 9 actually pulled here on the deck right now. So for a number of you, this is something that someone feels it's related even to a space that they want to reveal. For a number of you, it's a breaking point. It's a big deal. Someone feels it. It's this type of feeling of like, I've been dreaming of this space for so long in my mind's eye, and now it's finally building up to the point of the climax of the film. I'm here for no reason. The climax of the wave, and I'm gonna watch it all come wash over me. I'm hearing that. And the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. When I come to finally, I'm hearing promote the idea. Wow, for no reason, this is maybe something that you were building even hype around. It could be a product that you're thinking of launching, but it's something maybe that you're like been wanting to gather support with. I'm hearing, but some sort of like you're generating some sort of interest around a certain space, and it's maybe for no reason, a surprise. Let's pull another card on the Ace of Pentacles actually. We do have the Lovers mirroring the Emperor. Let's clear that. Emperor is diagonal with the Ace of Pentacles. There's been a little bit of hesitation here. Yeah, with the Hermit. A lot of preparation. Someone's very shy. I'm hearing that. They're super, like, they consider this, like, sacred. They don't want to just kind of, whatever this is. Maybe that's just also in their nature. They don't like to just kind of advertise, like, their personal work as well. Like, just right when they want. I'm hearing right when they feel it. And, from the perspective of others, they're kind of intimidating, actually. Somebody here is very intimate. The Mother of Wands mirroring the Mother of Cups. Someone's been wanting maybe even to kind of communicate with someone, but they're like, but how do I do it? I'm hearing that as well. Like, from what angle? What's the best angle? So thank you for tuning in. Little light to you all here, Cancer. We're going to tune into Leo next. Capricorn wanted to come through all the way from the 10th house to the 5th house. All right. Wait, Capricorn. Wait. Okay, they're going to be focused on arguing with Capricorn, but let's, the 10 of Pentacles move around. Fell out in the Cancer read, so there could be a focus there. 10 of Pentacles is could still be a message for Cancer for you here. It could be something that someone feels like they're making this space come full circle. Okay, and they really have been waiting to do that. It's been a process, a long cycle. They've been waiting to bring that cycle for full circle. So let's jump into Leo. Welcome. If you're dealing with a Leo, if you've got a lot of Leo in your chart. If you're just watching for the aspect of your chart that's related to Leo, if you're watching for the aspect of another person's chart that's related to Leo, let's jump into it. You got the Tower in reverse. Wow, same exact card. The first card out for Cancer as well was the Tower. Let's see here. I'm seeing somebody wants to clear the air with something. Okay. I'm hearing history. I'm hearing Cleopatra. Here comes the Hangman right there. Okay, but I'm here. We're going to keep her flipped upside down. So I don't know what that's alluding to, but it came through. I didn't see the card. It's kind of like upside down like this. That's all I see. So But we already saw her, so I don't know what that's leading to. Maybe for number there's a first impression that was made, and like someone didn't know where to take that, so they left it on hold. Here comes judgment. Wow, whoa, kind of nervous with that. Someone's like, what do I say? It's like an extreme thing. It's the kind of thing where it's like I'm either silent or I'm gonna like completely like say it all. I'm gonna take it to the next level, baby. I'm gonna as well with the judgment card. Like I'm gonna spray it. Father of Cups. So for a number of you, I'm hearing disciples. I don't know what that's going to do. Somebody maybe wants to bring something to light, big time. Yeah, with the star as well. Father Cups again in the future. Someone here possibly has a lot of water in the chart. They could have a lot of Pisces. It could be a Venus sign, a Mars sign. It could be the moon as well. It could be moon, Pisces, moon and Pisces. Okay. A few more cards here for you. Leo, or somebody dealing with a Leo. Or a Leo energy just up for review. Someone has been waiting. They're very, very eager to get talking about whatever the space is. At least. Like, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of build up to the point of communicating, actually bringing the conversation forward, and maybe the content. Maybe this is something someone has created, and they're like thinking, they feel that they're at the edge with that. Now, it's kind of ironic because I'm seeing. Until this point, there's been kind of no one at the podium. It's like we go from no one at the podium to like the whole show. I'm hearing in one single act. 10 of Cups upright. So yeah, right over the Father of Cups. So maybe someone for a number of you, they've been kind of like weathered they've been waiting. Wow, 3 cards out. And the theme is the 10 of Wands. They've been practicing something. I'm here over and over with the High Priestess. It's very exhausting, actually. 3 of Pentacles and the Emperor. So yeah, for a number, this is maybe someone who has been even, let's say, watering a certain garden and waiting for it to sprout finally. Is the sort of feeling that I'm getting here, like watching even someone and like waiting for the time to introduce themselves. I'm hearing that as well, or the time to, even communicate. All right, thank you for tuning in. I'm hearing officially. Thank you for tuning in, Leo, and I'm hearing it to communicate. So let's jump into the next sign, Virgo. The Hangman. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, dear Virgo, Ace of Pentacles. I have an idea. Somebody wants to maybe even propose something to someone, but they're thinking like, how should I go about it? Should I introduce myself through this other person? I'm hearing that with the Father of Swords. What is the way? Maybe even how do I stimulate the discussion around it? And it can actually be maybe something that you're researching. For a number of you, you're very interested in someone, maybe, or you're interested in a certain space, and you're thinking, from a strategic standpoint, how to go about it. Now, for a number of you, it's something really abstract. I've had a number of dreams about this space. This is not for everyone, but 8 of Cups and the Empress. It's something that you felt really uncomfortable with from one angle. You're like, is this creepy of me to like be doing this? Like maybe someone's like kind of stalking someone. They're like, I don't know, Googling their name, kind of weird. Okay, Mother Reserves in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. So 7 of Pentacles leading out. This is something that is a little bit heated. I'm hearing it's a heated interaction. So someone feels like I can't go at it directly. I have to they prefer to sort of stalk. I'm hearing that like they prefer in the comfort of their own home to see you. I don't know what that's, but from afar, like from the internet. I don't know what the internet standpoint. Maybe this is somebody who's researching someone. Could even be like their portfolio. It could be for professional reasons. Maybe they want to hire someone. But they want to be very careful. They don't want to like also exhaust their connection with you by like just introducing themselves like right off the bat. Daughter of Wands. They want to, this is not for everyone, this is right, general reading. They want to really look into themselves as well, Devils. So I don't want to say there's a little bit of like a feeling of like insecurity, but maybe they feel like they gotta work on the self-confidence. Now the Sun here, whoa. Oh boy, I'm feeling some vertigo energy a little bit. Oh my, okay, so maybe someone is a little bit, overwhelmed actually. And it could be something that someone feels they just need to research a lot. Oh my, okay, the Death card here comes here, mirroring the Hanged Man. So this is Scorpio energy and Pisces energy. For a number of you, maybe there's just like, as someone feels it, also too much involved. Like maybe there are too many questions, or there's too many aspects to the connection, and maybe they feel they need to look into this a little further. Like let's say in this way, maybe someone meets someone and they're thinking, I don't even know if they've got someone. I'm hearing that. Like, I don't know if they're in a relationship. It's like, it's best for me not to like put myself on the line. I'm hearing that as well. Like right off the bat, I want to first look into it, maybe look at their social media a little bit and get a feel for for also what they're looking for possibly, or like what their perspective is. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Love and light to you, and I'll see you in the next reading.